Hey guys, how's it going? We're back with more Pillars of Eternity action. Yeah, so apparently the game breaking and not letting you into areas happens all the time to a ton of people and is a fairly serious issue. But you know, whatevs, whatevs. We'll go around Roderick's Keep. I don't quite remember where I was. Oh, right, I was at the Stronghold. I just picked up this Chanter dude. I was totally exhausted. I have switch chairs again. So for those of you counting, I've gone through 3 chairs in 3 weeks, just trying to find something comfortable. This chair is like 6 inches lower than all the other ones, so that's why we're getting a new camera angle. Yeah, alright. Let's figure out what this guy can
Following your
do.
lead.
I don't know
Of
shit
course.
about chanting. I don't know what this thing is. Chanter spells. Stuns. Skeletons works for me. Healing also sounds great. Chanters spend most of their time in combat. Speaking chants. Chants are arranged strings of magical phrases that produce different effects. As one phrase ends, its effects will linger, overlapping with the effects of the next phrase. When a chant reaches the end of the final phrase, it will loop back to the beginning. Careful arrangement of phrases can produce a powerful sequence of passive effects. So this is a buff. This is also a buff. And this is Field of Terror. There we go. So this will buff my people, then it'll frighten the shit out of dudes, and then it'll buff once everybody's frightened and running around doing useless shit. Oh, I got some levels up. Oh, shucky ducky. Level 5 mechanics, good, good, excellent. Sword and arquebus. I like this interdiction thing. Sounds pretty cool. Let's take a look at that. So, apparently this red circle means it affects everyone in the area, and yellow is where it only affects enemies. And so that's how you keep from accidentally burning alive all of your own people. Second level spell, eh? Well, I've already got some of these. So let's take Rolling Flame and Grimoire Slam. And that gives him a ton of extra stuff to do. We're going to swap up some spell books in just a minute here to maximize our efficiency with Infinity Core. Maximize your efficiency with Infinity Core. Yeah. That extra engaged is a pretty big deal. So he should be able to hold 3 engaged at one time.
Huh?
Okay. Already learned those. What I'm going to do now is putting stuff in there. Inventory is getting pretty clogged up. We're just going to temporarily put these down here, that up here. Ooh, that's going to be a good sell later. Putting away that cat. I know you came here expecting exciting things, and all you get is inventory management and some guy speaking with a pretentious accent. Sad day, I know, friend. Put those on my dude. Here. This guy. I'm gonna learn a bunch of spells. Wizards that know a lot of things. My book real quick. There we go. I put my book back on. I take his book. I learn his shit. Taking a lot of money. And I think I'm probably out of money. Nope, not even close to being out of money. Okay, well, I know a lot of spells. I got backup books. I don't know that these books will be any use, but they're there. That's okay. That really hasn't been that good. We already have Necrotic Lance. That doesn't sound that good either. So we can put 2 dots on really strong folks. And that sounds okay. I already have that. No reason to have those twice. Rolling Flame. In fact, do I have Rolling Flame? I don't. Oh, you know what? Maybe you can only have 8 spells. I didn't know that. Okay, well, I'll deal with it.
Huh?
Alright,
Of course.
now to make a custom formation. Igar.
Hey. All right then. course.
Seem to be bugging out. But here we go then.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark.
Looks like this place has been abandoned for years.
Make sure our people arrive in order. There we go.
Leave it to me!
Braved al Philathili.
Alright, things are getting a little
Hi.
wild here. That chanter is laying down some chants, though. Now, it looks like I know a little something about these dudes.
What?
Good, good. Alright, so what's happening here? I finally figured out how this system works. Alright? So endurance is like your hit points for the encounter. And hit points is your hit points overall. So as you can see, Aloth is getting his ass kicked pretty hard. And I'm trying to keep burst healing on him so he doesn't go down.
Yeah.
Well, in general, I need to
Hi?
be smacking the shit out of these dudes.
Well,
Barbarian Frenzy.
Hey.
On your word.
Hold your song long enough to heal. Fascinating and excellent. And everyone survived. Endurance is going to shoot up. Boom, there we go. Got it. Oh, that reminds me. Someone was mentioning this crafting. How do we enchant stuff? Yeah. Enchanting thing. What is the enchanting requirement that needs to be met? I appear to have all this stuff. I don't know what these hammers are. Maybe I need to be at a forge. I don't know. But we'll find out.
All right, then.
Soon enough.
I shall be discreet.
I shall be discreet. Frayed lengths of rope and a few flint chips are scattered across this workbench. Let us move into formation, and in fact, I believe we should spread out a little bit more. Yes. Excellent. Here we go.
Braved al Philathili.
yes.
Yes?
Continue your chant, chanter.
What? Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
How
Let
may
us
I help?
lay down some righteous blasts.
Yes?
Yeah.
How may I help?
Magic missiles.
Lava from the unseen.
What the hell is this back here? Oh, it's my chanter. Cool. I didn't know you had a gun.
All right, then.
Oh, Val, you're perfectly all right. You have a ton of hit points. I ain't
All right,
worried
then.
about shit.
Huh?
Hello?
I can just
Hello? Brave thou believe.
Could we stop beating the hell out of our ally? For
Hey.
just a
All
moment?
right then.
I'm guessing those will
Leave
of
our
the wisps
village! We've done nothing to you!
give a
You
confusion
can't
effect.
do this! This is our village, our home! The Nine Claws have lived here almost 50 generations. We were here long before your kind brought war to our lands. You can't just burn it all! Have mercy, soldier! Our warriors have all gone! You can't burn us all because of them!
Apparently they can.
Brave thou believe.
Whoa. Talk about burning fast and hot. Kinda hurt.
Nice and slow.
Brave thou believe.
Stop attacking him. Excellent.
Of course.
Oh, did he finish his chant? Excellent. His chant of speed boosting.
A blade in the dark.
This trapdoor has been battered by the elements. Tugging on the rusted handle produces only heavy rattling.
Brave thou believe.
Aye?
Excellent.
How may I help?
Yes, now I'm not accidentally hitting my people. Now that I know that I can do this without hitting them.
Of course.
Ah, yes, of course, the Aedra. Here to vex me once more.
Brave thou believe.
Well, that was quick.
And what does the flame reveal?
What does the flame reveal? It you tell me. We can go full speed. We've already been here. This is Eastern Barbican. That apparently I cannot access. There we go. Now I am transiting to the outside. Who knows what horrors await out there? The exit is blocked. Here I shall go no further. Direction. We will enter this building.
Well, that's unusual.
This sword appears to be quite useful. Yes, Yes, it deals slightly less damage. It's reliable. Spirit slaying, but it lowers his own. Interesting. Is it that if it is already has this number, you can add things to it? Interesting. Yes, I understand now. It already has a slaying enchantment, so it cannot have another. Yes, it all begins to make sense now, and that will negative is quite
all right
bad
then.
for him. Not going to do.
Brave thou
Well,
Hey,
What?
Philoth
hi?
I think we missed all of them. Curse your eyes.
How may I help?
Oh, Durance, we require healing aid quickly, my friend. And let us
Yes.
begin a series of book slams. To slam our books against the enemy.
following your lead. Your tail ends here.
Durance! A heal, good sir. Heal and heal.
Almost.
And Val was kept up and the battle was won. Perfection. He's looking quite bad, however.
what is it?
Is there any way to heal her outside of combat?
Hey,
There is.
of course.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very.
As you come to the end of the Great Hall, you perceive an inviting warmth radiating from the grand throne wrought out of marble. Its masterful artistry out of place amidst the castle's more practical stonework. The veiled face of a woman is carved above the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. At your approach, you feel the warmth fluctuate, as though stirring. A voice rings out from the carving, permeating the fortress through stone and air.
Another watcher in Cadnua, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance. As am I. If you should happen to find him, I would be glad to know of it. Each day his absence brings new dust to my halls, new cracks to my stones. It's shameful is what it is. The Earl would never have let it come to this. You are free to search for him here. I will unbar the way. Not as a land is its lord's, more as a child is its mother's. This castle was my design, you see. The Earl appointed me to do it. I was getting on in years. I knew it would be my only chance to build something magnificent. When it was built, I couldn't bring myself to part from it, to go back to my lonely home. I begged the Earl to let me stay, to take care of it. It was all I wanted, and he granted it. Years later, when Bereth's usher finally came calling, I begged the Earl to find a way to let me remain, and so he did. I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know his mind. Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins, one of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul. Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place. The Earl of Yenwood, the original in fact when Deerwood was a colony. He found this site, the only ruin Ere Glanfarth refused to defend, and he believed its wealth would be great. The keep was his way of defending his family's claim, and that claim became his obsession. He had to know what lay beneath.
Interesting.
He devoted his life to excavating the ruins below the keep. They had been sealed with rock and soil. Deliberately, it would seem. Years passed, and with them the Earl. He dug his entire life and never found what he sought. His obsession became his sons and his sons' sons. And one day, that young Earl broke through. An endless maze, incomprehensible in its construction. But he would never come to learn more than that. Vile things had taken residence there, vile and dangerous. They poured up through the keep and slew its residents, the Earl among them. After that, the keep remained abandoned, unused, wasted. Meowall's mastery of this place was the first hope I'd had in 200 years. How I've longed to see it as it once was. I can only guess why all this has happened. I fear I've wronged the gods putting this place here, and they've doomed me to watch it wear away into dust. To witness my own folly. Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
Interesting.
Light, flame, and sound.
I apologize, friends. I need but a moment. Getting strange messages. I see. Well, my apologies. I am not overly certain what that message was about. They're often confusing at times. This is a great voice to use, by the way. I really enjoy it.
Brave Dalfiloth.
Alright. This guy can't go
Hi.
anywhere. He's locked in combat now. I don't want him disengaging.
What?
Hmm?
So we're gonna have to work
On
with
your
what we've
word.
got.
How may I help?
What? On your word.
Not back quite yet. Oh shit.
Hi.
I don't want to move him anywhere.
Yes.
Hey. Shall deal with this one.
For you.
Oh, they're all nice and bunched up now. And the loss went down like a sack of fucking bricks. Book slam! Excellent. Not great. Keep They're taking fatigue now.
They won't see me coming.
I think for the next fight or so, we shall use all of our resources. Quickly blow up everything and then take a rest. Good day to you, Kale. How are you? I have no idea how you found me today, by the way. Apparently, neither Twitter nor email is working when sending out notifications for my stream starting. 'Tis a sad day indeed. It feels as if cobwebs are the only thing holding this rickety old mess together. Something has made a nest out of old straw and mattress too. There nothing up here for me to steal or fight? Very well. I shall move on. Goodbye, statue.
Been out playing soldier again, have we? Go wash up and come help me shuck these peas.
It's the southern country belle elf. No complaints. You gotta eat your vegetables if you want to grow up strong and be a real soldier one day. Just like we agreed.
Soldiers are important people. They defend the weak and punish the wicked. You're too young to understand now, but there are lots of wicked people. People like the man who murdered your father. Before you were born, the Glandfathans attacked settlers like us. They said we'd knocked over some of their special Adra rocks. That's why they call it the Broken Stone War. They got very angry, and so they came into our villages and killed many people. Your father was one of them. That's why you'll be a soldier one day, to protect and to avenge. Why don't you go back out and play? I'll finish up here.
I know that the talking in this game is great, but the subtext that was on there is fantastic. How as she got more and more angry during the story, she cut her finger by accident. Yes, yeah. She's training her son to be a merciless Glandfan killer. Oh,
Hey.
shit.
Yes.
Alright, you guys want to fight with spider webs? Well, fuck that shit. It's about to get real, spider bitches.
How may I help?
We'll save that for a little while. Just get him into position.
Yes?
Chanter, I need you chanting like a son of a bitch. You're currently attacking a foe with at least one defense higher. Damage reduction 5. High defense.
Yes?
There we go.
What?
Lance AoE heals.
Following your lead.
Got chanting. Something else. AoE. Oh, now there's an idea. Get the big spiders in the back. some AoE type stuff.
What is it?
What?
Excellent. You need to stop running. Boom. Just as he begins casting that rolling ball of fire, Val has enough health to survive it. Perfection.
Yes?
Well timed.
On your word.
Let's start focusing up attacks.
How may I help?
Shave down the last of these little monsters.
That's it!
Yes?
Alright, we lost Val, but it's okay. We got this.
Lava will be on seek. Yes?
Let's just start book slamming, dog. We're about to slam dance.
Let's burn this away!
Alright, so we did lose Val, but that was a crazy ass fucking battle. I think we did really well there.
Alright then.
Uh-oh. Are they not counting us as being out of battle?
Of course. Of course.
I think it may be time to strike up camp.
There we go.
Leave it to me! Leave it to me!
Awake now, Val? There we go. And as you say, it's time to break up a camp. Camping is not allowed in this area. This is the first time I've actually found an area it wasn't allowed. Not allowed here either. Whispers, crazy insanity.
You're a newcomer to the Deerwood as well. What do you make of it so far?
Moonflower McBadass. Oh yes, everyone wants to talk so much about how they aren't crazy fucking people. And yet this Raedric dude seems like a horrible monster. And yet for some reason they won't let me go kick his ass.
Reveal.
There's been a change of plans. Take your squad and march south all the way to the bow in the river. Bring a wagon team and a dozen barrels of pitch. The instructions come from Admeth Hadred himself, which means they might as well have come from the Duke. We're to burn those hut dwellers out. Set fire to the Deerwood so they've nowhere to retreat. Cut them down when they come out. Or let them blaze if they won't. It'll make this even shorter than the Broken Stone War, all right. And we can only hope it'll discourage future conflicts.
Word.
I know this is personal for you. It is for many of us. But understand, we're doing this to end this war, not to continue the last one. Remember that we're flushing out the enemy, not burning villages for sport. Bareth will have his work cut out for him tonight.
You know, I'm pretty sure Bareth is the god of death. Just through the dialogue I've heard.
Keeping an eye out.
Thing. A thing indeed. Everything dead. Everything.
You must...
Oh, that's some crazy statue of Adra face carvings.
We'll take those farmers by surprise. Almost time. Di and Heather scouted the village last night. They're rounding up the rest of the party now. Don't worry. Everyone remembers the raid was your idea. The Rio had to go along with it after you'd gotten the rest of the clan riled up. No one wants it said that the Nine Claws were too cowardly to stand with the rest of the tribe when the foreigners desecrated our ruins. The tribes need more leaders like you. Women who value deeds over words. You were right. We were too soft when the foreigners first came, and now they humiliate us. We'll be soft no more, and the invaders will learn to leave us alone once and for all.
Uh-oh. Cinematic time.
No. Keep away from us. Leave us!
Maybe we should come back later?
Meowald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit.
Meowald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
Come to speak to Meowald? Meowald whose touch is poison? Meowald who knows not his effect? A window to the ether where spirits dwell. Hear and reach into it, speak and listen through it. A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, an empath, and the souls see them back. Used it to help beings in both realms, did I. What the gods wanted of me, thought I.
The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged.
It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners. Little I knew. Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much to bear. An awakening. Something reminds. Memories stirred. Memories before birth.
This is super creepy.
Other bodies. Other times. Memory. Personality. Identity. Any might resurface. Or all. Ghosts of the mind. Meowald has lost control. Meowald's body no more. Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Meowald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Meowald awakened, it could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less. Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Meowald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know? Oh no, no, no. You too. they will take you too.
That's pretty creepy.
So fragile the Watcher's mind. So real his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep? You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives, they dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own. Meyerwald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn. Then came the memory of another fire and burning wood, and screams. My fault. All my fault. Soldier and marauder, soldier and marauder and Meyerwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the Watcher. War there was all around. War of stone, war of tree. Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women. For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love. Hold her down. Head her. Give this addy a bitch an air that belongs in air
Wow. Wow. I've seen a lot of things. I don't think I've ever seen an RPG that's so casually, I don't even want to say casually, but this is like sexual assault, rape level talk. This game is fucking serious now. Started off as a lighthearted romp, me and Kaliska in the forest. We hook up with our bro, what's his name? Then everyone fucking dies and I see shit and thing gets really weird.
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid. Conceived by force. Vessel for marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier. For the soul. Marauder's soul. Same soul. One soul. Boy's soul. Marauder's soul, raised in lies and vengeance, raised to soldier, raised for the fire.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the 9 Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light it.
Soldier and marauder, lies and vengeance, and dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? How little we know. No. Always there. Always remembered. Can't forget. Can't unsee. Keys of lead. Books of burden. Queens that were. Known to me are they, the leaden key. Secrets, secrets, and deceptions, and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of Watchers, hatred and fear. Much we see, threat to secrets. Woodica, goddess, crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder, bearer of justice. But whose? Many secrets do they keep. Unawakened? Mayhap. Who else if not they? City of Defiance, never far from the Queen. Sleep well.
Sleep well.
Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take orders from me. Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy, and they have granted it. Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
Brave Dalfilathilim.
What is it?
What?
How may I help?
I'm gonna do that. Just lay down some dots on this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Yes. I need something sharp.
Whoa. Well, he almost smoked my whole party using that last flame attack. Uh-oh. This seems important. So we have Mayorwald's soul. Okay. Right. He wants to die desperately because of the things he remembers. Ooh. Bad. I want to take the energy from the connection. But as a watcher, I know what's up with him. Pass from this world, friend. You have found relief, friend. I found relief. Let's just check your book. See what secrets stay with you. Secrets of shield. They're hidden.
hey. Of course.
Huh?
Huh?
Excellent.
Of course.
You cannot wait that older set? I don't want to discuss it.
Poor Mayorwald. He couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
Hey, of course.
A blade in the dark.
It's saving, or I do anything super dumb.
Brave Dalfilathilim.
I could put my spellcasters in
Yes?
front. That would be something super dumb.
Yes.
Alright, buddy. I need you to do this.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
Lava will be on seek.
On your word.
Yes.
Gotta keep the slams going.
Yeah.
Must kill them quickly so my mages don't go down.
Aye.
Lancaster, ho!
Hey, leave it to me!
Get back in formation.
Alright then.
Keeping quiet.
Huh. Now what's all that noise?